Hello there, this is FairBinaryOptions.com, as you can see on the screen, and I would like to discuss here the Australian dollar Canadian dollar cross, as we are ahead of an important event in Australia in the next Asian session. I'm talking, of course, about the unemployment rate and the jobs data to be released, and it is important because last month the data was terrible for the Australian dollar, and actually showed that the Australian economy has some big problems, because if an economy is not able to actually add jobs, then obviously it is not growing, and if it is not growing, then the central bank will come and slash the rates, and for the currency that would mean only trouble. Now, I would like to discuss two things here on the Australian dollar Canadian dollar. Like the title suggests, I like to buy call options because I'm looking for the market to move to the upside despite the recent sell-off. This is a daily chart, so don't fall in love with the chart because it is a daily chart and it takes quite some time. However, we are trading binary options based on two considerants here. First of all, the psychological parity level. Let me make this one bigger, and let's change the color like this. So parity is, let's say, here, and I would say that heading into the jobs data, a parity level is going to be a nice place to go and buy call options. As take a look how market did each and every time it acted at this level. So here it was a nice place to go and buy call options, even though it is a daily chart. Here as well, a nice place to go and buy call options. Probably it shows only a candle that has a big shadow or a big spike to the downside here, and then again here, and then by the time that the parity is broken, so even though when the parity was broken, actually it still took some time here for the market to break the level, and then it was resistance. It was resistance again here, broken, and then on the first attempt here, of course, it is support. I would say that it will still act as a support, and at least for 1 week and at least for one opportunity, we will have let's say the occasion to go and buy call options. From my point of view, any move below parity, so something like between 100 and let's say 1.9954, so let's say 99.80 area, is a nice place to go and buy call options, as each and every time we had a spike lower there for the, let's say, the last 2 or 3 years, the market came and bought the pair, the cross. This being a cross, basically it is moving on the difference or on the differences between the Australian dollar US dollar and the US dollar Canadian dollar. Now, this one can move to the upside either with the Australian dollar US dollar moving strongly higher and US dollar Canadian dollar holding current levels, and this means that the jobs data is not going to be a disaster, or is going to move to the upside on a spike higher on the US dollar Canadian dollar, and let's say the data would be still okay for the Australian economy. It remains to be seen. But from a technological point of view, and from a technical point of view, and from a psychological point of view, this calls only for upside. So let's write here on the screen the outcome of this analysis. Support and resistance, support and resistance area, if you want. Looking to buy call options on a dip below parity, or below parity, basically 0.9980 area, with end of week expiration date. End of week expiration date means, once again, by the moment or by the time that the markets in US are going to close, and this expiration date is actually being offered by each and every binary options broker. Thank you very much for being here. This is fairbinaryoptions.com. Make sure you check our website. Make sure you check our Binary Options Academy. We have there a lot of interesting projects and educational series, so feel free to drop in and take a look. Bye bye.